Hello, today we are going to be drawing a cute broccoli, and I'm going to be using my Sharpie, but you can use whatever you have available to you. So the first thing that we want to do is start with the eyes that we're going to be drawing on this broccoli. So I want to be a little bit more than halfway down my paper, and I want to be in the middle here, and I'm going to create two circles, right, one for each eye. So I'll draw one more right over here. And then I want to draw another circle inside of each of these circles in the top corner. So I'll draw one right here, and I'll also put one on the left. And then the last thing I want to do here is draw kind of smaller circles in the bottom corners of these eyes. So I'll put one more right over here. And then from here, we can just go ahead and kind of color in everything that is not a circle. And that way we will have our eyes completed for our broccoli. And keep in mind, if this is going too fast, you can pause the video or rewind and go at your own pace. There we go. Now we have our eyes completed. So we're also going to be putting some pink cheeks on our broccoli. So to do that, let's go ahead and create two small circles, right? One under each eye. That looks like this. And then we can also draw a smiley face. So we'll do this curved line that kind of spreads from cheek to cheek. And we'll put a little curve at the end, at both ends of that line. So there we go. Now we have the face of our broccoli, and we can go ahead and start creating the stem. So to do this, we're going to start above the eyes, and I'm going to curve this line. I'm going to go past the eyes, past the cheeks, and stop it right about down here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but this time I'm going to kind of curve it the other way and start from the bottom, just like this. And now we're going to create a couple different V shapes. So I'm going to come right down here, and then to make a V, I'll go back up the other way. And now we're going to draw one more V. And these are kind of acting as our branches, and just draw a line right there. So that makes kind of two different V shapes, which breaks up our stem into different branches. We can also go ahead and close off our stem down at the bottom by connecting these two lines. And then what we want to do is start to draw in the florets of our broccoli. So we're going to be kind of creating these little cloud shapes. I'm going to start kind of in the middle of this little branch, and I'm going to make this big curve that stops right about here. And then I'm going to start from that curve and then make another curve that comes out of it. Right, and then we can also create another one that comes out. And this one we can make a little bit bigger. Right, and now I'll go ahead and start another one that comes out from that previous curve. And I'm kind of bringing it down towards the branch here. So now I can kind of close this off by starting one on the inside here. And I'm going to go across and connect it back to the previous curve that we created. So there's one of our florets. And now we can start to create another one by coming out from this line right here. Like a curve just like this. And then again, we're going to start and come out from that curve. Make kind of a smaller one right here. And on this one, how about we start from the inside rather than coming from out of the curve? We'll start on the inside and then curve it right down here. And now let's make a real kind of big one that comes out from over here. We'll actually go up and stop about kind of in the middle here. And then we'll draw another one that kind of connects these two. So I'm going to start a little bit below, and I want to touch the branch. and then kind of leave it floating right here. So that way I can connect it to a different floret. Right. And keep in mind, if yours doesn't look exactly like this, that is just fine. What we want to do is just kind of create these little cloud shapes. So now I'll go ahead and create some more right up here. And then maybe I want to connect these two curves by drawing one on the outside like this. So now I kind of have like my first row of florets, and I can now just keep repeating the same pattern to where I'm going to make some curves that come out. And most of the time I'm going to come out from those curves and create bigger ones. Sometimes I might make some smaller ones. But eventually we want to make sure that they connect back to some of those other florets that we created previously. I'll do a small one right here. Again, I'm going to come out from that curve that I just made, making it a little bit larger. And then every once in a while, we want to start on the inside rather than the outside, just to kind of change up the pattern. So I'm going to start from the inside again, and then connect it to this floret over here. And then how about we get one more kind of on the side over here. So I'll start right about here, come out with a big curve. Maybe we'll make a small one right here, and then we'll connect these two just like this, and then we'll finish it right on the inside there. So there we go. Now we have our completed drawing of our broccoli, and the only thing we have to do now is color it in. So I'm going to start a time lapse, and you can check it at the end. And so here it is, our finished cute little broccoli drawing. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please like and subscribe for more drawing tutorials in the future.